All right, guys, from I believe before you get here, you must have watched the first video on Facebook about dropshipping. But what really happened there was that we gave ourselves a challenge of 1 million naira profit in sales. And this challenge was for both existing trainee of mine, people I do private mentorship for, because if I private mentor you, I must let you get into the system to test the system yourself because we won't be together forever. And with the newbies, because I realized that there are so many people out there that are having hindrances on dropshipping because of one, lack of understanding, two, difficulty in certain platform, three, a whole lot. So when I put it out there and they said, okay, they wanted to use the platform I'm using, and the platform, by the way, is called Pop Up. So since they said they wanted to use the platform, so I said, okay, everyone join down, and I have a private group where I train people. If you want to join the private group, I put you over there, and there are always two groups. One, getting the basic understanding of dropshipping. Two, going down to the practical, which is the creating of store, finding a platform to create your store, create yourself a store, and set up the store to work for you even when you are asleep. You see, when you go to online marketplace to buy things, and upon buying, the thing just automate a receipt for you, and everything is automated, up and running. It's not because those people are back there watching what you're doing. It's because they have done what they are supposed to do, which is the major settings, and they went asleep. They went to even do whatever they are doing, and you came to buy, and the system is automated, working perfectly well. Theirs is just to come and start updating orders, like maybe it was on processing, and they got a delivery guy to take it to you, and the thing will be changed to on delivery or pending or whatsoever. At the end of the day, it got to you, they change it to completed. Those are just things they press with knobs, and the whole thing works perfectly well. So we started 1 million naira profit in sales, and this challenge started on 31st January. And that's why if you watch that video was shot on 31st January, and we said between January 1st and February 29 we were going to have 1 million naira profit in sales, only sales. And however you're going to make sales enough that will give you that 1 million naira was what we were all about. So we started the challenge, and it was very disturbing. I understood that not everybody will make it. I knew about it, but I'm not saying that they will fail, but I already knew that it is possible for me because I've been on the system for long. I told you already, I started with Amazon back then. I started this business 3 years ago. And for the past 3 years, I've been consistent in only this business. I only left Amazon because I had no choice. Amazon blocked me. They suspended my account with over 2,800 naira till today. They haven't responded. So I only left it because I didn't have a choice. But if you give me back choices to make, I'll still choose Amazon. But for some reasons, since I started using this platform on August last year, I have made between August and January, I made 5 million naira in sales, which were not my profit. Total sales was 5 point something million up. So when we started this thing, I had to put myself there too, because if I'm the leader, I'm not supposed to be lacking behind, and my followers are going so fast. So I started doing some crazy ads. I started doing some crazy things because I knew that everyone was going to show their dashboard at the end of 29 February. It was crazy, but it was fun. And it gives us the basic understanding of how to explore the international market and every other thing we needed to learn. We learned while we were doing all of this. It was fun, and at the same time, we were learning and we were making money at the same time. But congratulations, guys. Not everybody made the 1 million naira in profit. I have a staff of mine that made 600,000 naira in sales. I don't know what the profits are because I'm not in his dashboard, but I knew that no matter how, he's going to make anywhere between 200,000 and above. And because I was the one that thought about the product sorting, and I knew how I tell them about how to pick prices of product that would end up making them profits over time. So what we did was we pick a product at a certain price, we multiply the price cost into 4 places, and we play around with the shipping because there's something we do. We call it offline shipping. We don't rely on the manufacturer shipping date, which is always taking a whole long of time, a lot of time, sometimes 40 days, sometimes 30 days, but it's above 30, most especially if you're using AliExpress. It's above 30, so we never wanted to use that. So what we did, we inflated the price on the product. Mind you, we had to first find the product that was very low in cost of selling. So when we put times 3 of it, we can now take 1/3 of it for our shipping, which we are going to do offline shipping. By the way, I have agents in those countries that we use for our offline shipping. It makes a whole lot of sense because another thing we did was we looked out for products that were very easy to ship. Like we looked out for products based on the kilogram because These international shipping agencies charges based on kilogram 1 and distance 2. So if you start having a product that has over 10 kilogram already, you should know that depending on the country. So some countries I pay from China to Nigeria, I used to pay 1,007, sometimes 800, sometimes it depends. So if you're doing 10 kg, 1,007 times 10, you understand? So it's approximately like 1,000 is 10,000 into 10 now. 700 is 7,000. So it's 17,000 there. So you see, so if you're doing that, you already have budgeted 17,000 for only shipping. Then how much is your profit? Sorry. So if you're doing only that, you must have budgeted 17,000 naira in shipping. So how much is your profit when you have taken 17,000 naira alone to pay your shipping costs? And mind you, customers don't like delay. Customers don't like those things at all. So we had to do a whole lot of work. It was kind of, disturbing, but we had fun. And at the end of the day, those that were on my team, we really enjoyed the time being. We stayed up. Sometimes we stayed up all night. Sometimes we call ourselves again, and some people have slept on us, and they just left their meeting on to let me feel like, hey, I'm in the meeting. Or so when we call in the morning and like, hey, what did we discuss? They started laughing. I slept off, but it was fun. Everybody learned, and at the end of the day, I'm happy that I was able to help those that had no idea about dropshipping. I'm happy that those that when they call me and said, so we'll go to the manufacturer's domain and start looking. I said, they said, sir, please, what is manufacturer's domain? I said, have you not ever heard of people that manufacture things in China? They said, sir, we don't know. I said, have you heard of AliExpress? They say, you don't know. There are some people that called me and said, so you might choose to use Amazon for your dropshipping. They said, sir, please, what is Amazon? So I know this set of people exist, and it was a joy to me that I was able to bring them to the reality that, see, there is something of this nature on ground, and they were so happy, oh mama, oh papa, young guy, and of course the business model is for everybody. Everybody can do it from the comfort of your home. Just have the idea of it. It doesn't cost you much. It doesn't. So before then, let's jump into my system and see how much I made from January 31st to February 29. I'm currently recording this on the 3rd, right? I'm recording this on the 3rd of March, but this was made before now. So we are jumping down to my screen so you see my dashboard, and after that we'll start the course of the day, which is teaching you what the true dropshipping is and how you can stop the procrastinating and get down to work. Because if you don't worry, you will not like what is going to come up in the future. All right, sorry about what I just said, so I'm just kidding. All right, so if you look at this is my dashboard right now. Oh, this is the site I'm using. So I'm just going to click on login and let this log in, and then I'm going to show you my account. Okay, so this is coming up. So 1 2 3, let's go, and here we are, 9.6 million. Yeah, this is 9.6 million naira, meaning that I made over 4.4. I think it was 4.5 in sales. And yes, I made my 1 million naira in profit. I made 2-point-something million naira in profit. You want to see? Let me show you. I'm not supposed to, but let me just play around with this thing only once. I'll show you only one product. So to do that, I'm just going to come down to this is going to take time. I didn't want to do this, but let's just shoot this out, see my stuff from the outside. And while this is loading, let's just call the calculator man out, and let's just say CAL, which is the calculator. All right, so this is going to come up right now. So this is coming up right now. Let's give it a time. Okay, it's coming up. I want to calculate the entire this thing we made. Okay, so for doing that, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to call out for AliExpress, which is where I source my product, by the way. It's a nice platform. Please don't think of it as what people say. AliExpress is this, is that. Don't mind those people. AliExpress is working charm, and they are the best for me so far. I intend using 1688, but something I've not used before. I can't say. I'm going to try that this month, but until then, let's get back to what I've been using for long. So this is my store. You can see right here. This is Megan Store, and I'm verified seller. And let me just show you one product. This is the product. I'm opening it in a new tab, and this is AliExpress official website. Sorry, my network is down. I hope you understand. So this is AliExpress product platform right now, and this is my product page right now. Please pardon this, my saver. MTN has been very funny lately, so you know what I mean. This is your product. Add to cart is now available. I already showed you what that means in my previous video. I cannot buy my product. If I want to buy my product, I have to log in as a customer. I can't stay as a vendor and then I'm still buying as a vendor. You already know I'm logged in already for you to see my dashboard. So I had to copy the name of the product, which is the name of my product here. I paste it in AliExpress, and they are going to bring that same product in AliExpress out. And then this is the product in AliExpress. I just clicked on it right now. And for us to proceed further, we'll bring out our calculator. So you can see that this product, I am selling it for just 18,700 naira to 20,000. It's variable product. It depends on the this thing you touch. It will change the price. For example, this is white. If you go down to black, you see black is 18,000 naira. You can see it here, 18. So, and if I click black now, you see 18. And if I turn out now and click white, you can see white is 20,000 naira. You can see now 20,000 naira, and I still have 2,500 in stock. Okay, so, and because of this challenge we did, I went out of stock on so many products. I'll show you that too. I just pray I don't take time on this. So this is this. So we'll take our calculator out. Before then, let's ask this. You see the product here, and this is the same product I'm selling. And this product has sold over 10,000 pieces, meaning that I'm not the only one selling it. People in Amazon too, and people in other dropshipping platforms are selling the product. And this product is sold for just 5,600 naira. And it's not the real price. It used to be sold for 7,000, 6,000 naira. I think because they are doing promo. If you watch closely, you see end on March 6. You see the time. So once it ends on March 6, this price will go back to 6 or 7,000 naira. So I'm going to calculate at the initial price rate. But if I want to buy it now, I'll buy it at this price rate right now. So let's calculate it at the initial price rate, which is my money I'm selling it is how much? 18,000, right? So we'll say 18,000 naira minus 7,000. So this is 18,000 naira minus the 7,000 naira which you are selling here. Don't look at this 5. I've told you they are running promo. The real price I got it was 7,000. So 18,500 minus 7,000, which is the initial price, which is the initial selling price, 7,123. You realize that I was making 11,000 naira for each of these things I sold. I made only 11,000 for each pieces. And let's ask how many pieces I sold in the last couple months ago. And this, I already go and check my dashboard. When I recorded the former video, there was no microphone. All of this didn't come into place. I just brought it because I discovered it was moving fast. I had to test it, and when I tested it worked. And so when we go down to this thing, you can see right here that in the last 6 months I have sold 194 pieces. Now the platform I'm using start calculating things in 6 months. It's not because it was actually 6 months. I brought it in on January. Okay, so but if you bring product in today and you sell one, they'll say in the last 6 months. You bring it tomorrow, you still sell 5. If you bring it in 1 month time, they'll still say in the last 6 months. So that's the way they calculate sales based on 6 months back. But I brought this product in 1 month's time. Go and watch my previous video. You see that I'm a dealer of shoes and bags, only shoe and bag. I don't do any other thing apart from shoes and bags. But look at this. We now made 194 sales, right? So 11,000 naira in profit times 194 pieces that was sold. I mean, how much did I make? I made 2.1 million naira alone in this profit of this very microphone. And remember when I started, I said we spend money on shipping. So the 2.1 didn't go to my pocket and all of that. If I take you down to my store, you see I'm running out of stock. And if I open my email, you see something like that. Let me see if I can go to my store right now. Let me show you one of the most product that just ran out of stock because of this, my orders and all of that. I wish I know that product. I think this one went out of stock too. I think this one is out of stock. Yeah, it should be out of stock. I just opened that product right now. Let's see. I have a whole lot of products. I checked my mail recently. My products were going out of stock because apart from me selling them, people are selling them. And since the system is married to each other, the SKU is always updating itself by itself. So for us, you can see now, this product is currently out of stock and unavailable. How many pieces did I sell? Only 45. And these pieces was I think the product was about 2,000. So apart from me, other people are selling it. So once it's out of the manufacturer's store, it will update on my store. I don't know about any other person's store because my store is linked, is married with AliExpress. I had to do the settings so that my store and my AliExpress manufacturer, we are married together. So if they sell one, if he sells one, mine will update. If I sell one, his will update. But that's enough. Just wanted to show you how this works and show you how I was able to make this 9.6 million naira. Oh, sorry. in, okay, let's start from August. From August to February, 9.6 million. But from August to January, only 5 million. So you see, August, September, October, November, December, January, 6 months to make 5 million. But it took me 1 month to make 4.5 million naira in sales. And that was not a joke. It was one of the things that exposed my understanding of about what I'm doing. And I thought, okay, I can still help as many as. Now, I've not made a video of the new account. I'm on a target. I'm planning 25 million naira before I release a new video and then send it out to Facebook and to see how I can still help thousands of people to realize that, see, you have an Android phone, you have an internet access, you're wasting it watching comedy and you're laughing. It's not funny. That thing you're laughing at is not funny. It can only be funny if you're making money too, because the online space is big enough. Let me tell you something. If I'm able alone to pack the whole of Nigeria into online space to start selling, I can tell you for free that it will not barrier one of my sales. It will never, because the internet market space is as big as, go and watch my previous video. I sell to African countries with their local currency and I receive it. And you know why I choose this platform was they give me the ability to receive local currencies. Unlike other platforms, always the headache of receiving payment gateway issues, most especially Stripe. When I was kicked out of Amazon, Stripe was the next alternative. I didn't think about it. I ran away from it. But today I'm teaching people to use Stripe. This is to say that I'm not just saying, come and do the platform I'm doing. When they come, I said, make your choice. Upon your choice is what I will train you on. Because maybe it was just me that had that bad time. Maybe you would never. It's my opinion about the system. My opinion can never change the system and all of that. Let's come to the business of the day. What is dropshipping? People will still come down to ask, and it's true because they don't know about it. Dropshipping is a business model where you sell products you don't keep inventory of. Have you ever thought of you selling something you don't own? That is, you have something, you have a passion for selling something, but you don't have the money. You don't have the money to go about it. You don't have the money to purchase it, You don't have the money to buy it, but you want to sell it. You have passion. You know that within your niches, possibly on your social media, you just like wristwatch. You just like wristwatch, and you find a way of loving so many wristwatches until you got to a point that you start knowing their names. I wore one to the bank one day. Someone called me and said, you mentioned a wristwatch name, and I shocked him. But I later asked him, I said, what did you say? He said, oh, your wristwatch. And I looked. God, I'm wearing something I don't know a name of, but because someone is so passionate about it, they're beginning to, by just seeing a glance of it, they already know the name. That's what I'm saying. And the same thing with perfumes. People do more of that as well. So now that there is no money to go and start this business, have you not thought of it? If there was a way for you to start selling this thing with no money to buy them, you just start selling them. Have you thought of that? That is where dropshipping comes into place. You sell these things, you don't buy them. All the items you saw on my store was not purchased with money. Because I was able to marry my store with the manufacturer, it happens in Shopify and Amazon. It's possible. There are different models you use to do that. Because I was able to marry my store with them, it gives me the opportunity to import product to my store. Now, importing this product to my store, I know when you hear of dropshipping, you start thinking of landing page. When you have a store, you build your landing page. Of course, the system I'm using now, in fact, let me stop saying the system. Let's talk about Amazon so you don't feel it's the system I'm using. Okay, we can talk about Amazon. All of them have landing page. Shopify, and you know that the catch is always the landing page. If you have a sharp landing page, people come in and see the product you have. Everything looks sweet. Everything looks amazing. That's where people buy it. Let's look at this my system again. Let me show you what landing page means. This is landing page. Upon checking now, you see this product right now, and you see one PC wallet. You know the name of the product, and of course, it's a simple product. That's why it doesn't have variability. The headset, let's use this one. Now that you see this, this one has variability. I was able to choose different types, right? Now, come down. You see my delivery is always fast too. So you come down. This is landing page. You can see my store. You see my name. If you click on it, you see my store. You come down. You have the description of the product. You can see how the description of the product is beautiful. You see, all of this is landing page. People that wants to buy get the information of all of this. And I didn't do this. I only had a store and the store gave me the landing page already. And the product came with the product description, which make the landing page become beautiful. And the landing page of my store has a call to action button which says buy now or add to cart. So you see, all of this makes it sweet. You see, coming down to the end of it. So when someone comes up here, the person has the right to look at your shipping. You see the places I offer shipping to, my question and answer, buyer's protection, vendor information, my location right now, which you can see on the Google map. This is my location on the Google map, and you can see more products that I own. You see, these are all my products. You remember when we went to the store, you saw these too. And then you can see something like my warranty policy, which I wrote for my store. You can see all of this. You can see other available vendor. I don't want to touch that one hand. I don't want to introduce any other vendor. Product inquiry. People can make inquiry about my product. This is what they call landing page. If you look at below here, you see this thing. This is another call to action button on the bottom. So if you click on select option, it will take you here and say add to cart, or you click on buy now. Sorry, this is unavailable. Please choose another combination. You remember the error that is here. This is my product. I cannot buy it. If I want to buy it, I must log in as a customer. But customers will never see that error. They will be able to buy it. So it was just about the landing page. Now, dropshipping, again, like I told you, is a business model whereby you sell products you don't hold inventory about. All that is required of you is to have an online phone, have an internet access, have an Android phone. I started with an Android phone. Before I was able to buy, I think I have up to 5 laptops now. Before I was able to buy all of that, it wasn't easy. Every business started somewhere, and I needed to start somewhere. I started from the most toughest platform, whereby I was literally competing with the manufacturer. Remember that Amazon opens door for manufacturer. I am a dropshipper. I went to AliExpress to go and bring your product, sir. Your product is one shoe, it's $2. Now you have followed me down to Amazon, and you follow an open store in Amazon. Now you're still publishing that same product. I'm putting $3 to sell now at $5. You're still publishing that product for $2. How do I sell? How do I sell? The life there was very miserable. I stayed there for 2 months plus. I didn't have one sale until I started understanding how the business worked. I started going down to Facebook to bring my customers. That was how I started making sales from Amazon. Because the manufacturer is there to even make the life miserable for you. You understand? You have a marketplace that is congested with so many manufacturers beating down prices that the little $3 you would have had, you're thinking of removing $1 to make it $2. And you're thinking of removing another one to profit in $1 alone. And yet still, it is difficult. It was difficult. But I didn't give up. I knew that in order for me to leave that 4 corners, which is my office, I needed an established business that can stand out. And that established business is what I'm doing right now that has been paying me. If you're talking about millions, my entire life I've never seen millions. It is in dropshipping business I saw millions. Even when Amazon seized my $2,800, it never cut off my life because I had the future already. I knew that, if I can do it there, I can still do it here. And imagine why I even choose the platform was because I realized that they give me the power to control it. This platform is just like Shopify. The only problem I have with Shopify is the payment gateway. Apart from that, Shopify is very good. You know, when you want to start thinking about Stripe and all of those nonsense settings, you have to pay another agent $150,000 to set only Stripe for you on another country because where they accept and all has to tax something. It was miserable for me. But when I realized that this place provides me with all the comfort, I don't have to worry about those things. Why not? I had to choose this place to use. So dropshipping is simply selling product from manufacturer you don't hold inventory of. Have an online store in Amazon, Shopify, or this platform I'm using called Pop-Up. When you have the platform integrated with the manufacturer's domain, import product to the platform, increase the price. For example, when you import product to the platform at $2, let's assume that product is $2. You can take it down to $5 or to $10. So that anytime you have one sales, you already have $8 if the product cost now is $10. You understand? And if you have 3 sales, $8 times 3, you know what that means now. So that is what dropshipping is. Selling products you don't have inventory over. Another question is, does dropshipping business requires money to start? The answer is yes. Do not allow yourself to be fooled by what you're seeing out there. You go on YouTube, you suck your brain with it, say, I start dropshipping business with $0. No business in this life can ever succeed if you start the business. If you really want to start the business, you're starting with $0 or with 0 kobo. They will never succeed. Believe me, it is 100%. But you see, there are platforms that gives you the opportunity to use, to start with the little you have. At least get yourself committed and then grow from there. You understand? Just like Me, when I started, nobody told me all of this. I already knew because there was never a time. I'm from Nigeria, by the way. There was never a time that Nigeria was ever better. Even when dollar was 200 naira, we were still crying Nigeria is not better. So when dollar came 600, that was when Amazon actually stopped me. People were still complaining. Me, I was fighting. I needed to take myself out of the economy of wake up in the morning, go to work, come by the evening, old people around you. When they pay me 140, I think my salary was 147. I was working with Hello Product. I think I was working with Ted Mosso that time. So 140 something thousand, and I'll owe at least 60 something thousand. I'll eat everything. So once salary come, I have like at least, I think I have like 60. And that 60, I'll have to buy food items and start managing. I started managing like, no way, it can't work. The people in the office didn't understand what I was going about through. I paid 400 to work, 400 going back, 800 naira, approximately 1,000 in a day is 30,000, in a month is 30,000 naira. It's gone for transportation only. So they felt like I had everything. I wasn't married. They felt like, after all, as a young guy, once something is okay. It wasn't okay for me. The system which we are living in, a country called Nigeria, things were tough and tough and tough. And I knew that I needed to leverage myself. So my full focus was on this. Every single minute I go to the office, when I'm in the office, I'm always checking my phone up and down, checking analytics, balancing everything, trying to understand the market. It shows you because I was committed. I knew someday like this will come, where dollar now is about 1,900 the last time I bought. I bought dollar 1,009. I also moved. Although it shocked me because I'm living in the country whereby these kind of things are happening. But it doesn't stop my sales. It doesn't stop someone from Italy to buy from my store. It doesn't stop someone from France to buy from my store. They don't feel what I'm feeling. And if I have sales, I make more money because I sell my dollar in the black market. But when it comes to me going to buy, that's why I do like this, because it's not sweeting me at all. So yes, you have to start this business model with money, but you can start with small money and then scale up. Don't think that business is not. And guess where you need the money for? Store. Someone called me and said WooCommerce. If you want to use WooCommerce, you buy domain name, you buy hosting plan, you get a designer, a developer. All of those things are money. If you want to put that kind of money into building a WooCommerce site, what? For a new business, you need a store. All you need is a store. If you can have a store with Amazon, you can have a store with Shopify, you can have a store with Pop-Up, whichever one, build from there first. And I'm not even thinking of having my own because I don't want to bother my head with hackers, all those things. Those things are funny things. I don't want to start paying developer to look out for my back because I feel like someone's going to hijack my site. No, I don't think of that. Go and hijack Amazon. I'll be cool with that because I know Amazon is strong. So you have to fight battle and war, of which you won't succeed. Go and hijack Shopify and come and hijack Pop-Up. Let's just see how that one works. So you see, he has taken me off the worry of those things, and I now understand that I'm safe. As long as I'm getting sales, it is okay. So this business model requires you to have money to start, but it's not like that big money you think. You go to YouTube, they start telling you $5,000, $2,000, sir. I only started with $39.99. No, I paid Amazon for a month. I was still working, sha. At the end of the month, I had to pay them again. If I had my choice, I wouldn't even start with Amazon. Now, there are platforms that I can use that $39 and pay for a whole year. A big platform like this one I'm using now. And the worst thing is that they even accept Naira payments. So why would I have to go and start buying dollar 1,009 just because I want to have a store? Which at the end of the day, that $39 now, $39.99 now is about 70-something thousand naira per month for a startup. When that 70-something can buy 2 stores, in fact 3 stores. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? So start small and scale up high. It doesn't stop you. Now, if you have your choice to make, it's your choice. I'm giving this financial advice to those people that don't have money, but they want to start a business. Now, if you have money, it is good to start where the big money guys are. But if you don't have money, start from somewhere. Because from everywhere there, you can always make up something. So yes, the business model requires money, but you can start with very, very, very low money. And people will run down to my DM and start saying, please, sir, what is the total amount to start the business? Don't come to my DM. I would never answer you. What you should be asking me is, sir, please, I have started the business. I want more sales. Those are the things that sweet me in my ear. Don't come and start acting as a baby. If you're not ready for business, go back to your office and wait for 30 days salary. That's true. But if you're ready for business, come to my DM and say, sir, I have a store now. I'm ready. Please just tell me how you're able to make 500 sales, how you're able to make 200 sales, 1,000 sales. Are you aware that my former video I showed you my shoe, I sold 1,800 pieces? Go and watch that video. I don't have time. I would have shown you again here. I want those people to come to me. When you come to me, I see you as a businessman I can discuss with. I'll now start discussing business. Okay, have you done this? Say no. I say, why didn't you do it? Say, okay, what's your niche? Say, okay, fine. I think you have to go this way, because now because the way of things are going. You remember, I go my whole video. I said I don't want to sell anything apart from shoes and bags. I'm a dealer of shoes and bags. It was sweeting me. But I stayed 2 days. I don't see better sale. I just see something like 8 sales a day. But me, I don't like that kind of sale. Like, I'm someone that I have to push close to 40 items sold in a day. So I have to start looking for the market. I said, what's going on? That was when I went to TikTok. That's where I get my product search from. Then I saw this trending product. People were just dying for it. The post product, not even reach 1 month. Product only get like 60 million views. What are you saying? I go import and bring to my store. And my students were like, sir, but you say we should not. I said, but I don't do it. I'm going to go do my own tour because we are looking for money. So keep feelings and emotion out of this. So yeah, that was all about it. So yeah, I've told you now you need money to start, but you can start with at least very low money. Very low, no matter how small, you can start from somewhere, please. The next one is, does dropshipping business require extra money to promote? The answer is yes and no. The yes is yes, it requires. At this point in my life now, I push my product with over 100,000 naira per week. But when I started, I didn't have money. I was doing 5,000 per week. And you remember when I was in Amazon, it was difficult now because I was competing with manufacturer. But when I came to this platform, they have low manufacturer, very low. So I'm like, boss, I'm the Jogger Bandit of this site. You understand now? So I can play with my prices, and people will have no choice because we are not much. You understand that kind of a thing, and then they buy. And in this site, I realized that when I came in on August, I made 2 sales in 1 week without advertisements. 2 sales in 1 week. It was a good sign that something will work. I think the next week I made like 8 sales without advertisement. No advertisement. I was able to make 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1 pay, sometimes per day, sometimes per week. And then I knew that, oh yes, something good is coming out. It was even from that money I was able to cough out money for my ads. I started doing 5,000 per day. I started doing 10,000 per week, and at 20,000 now I'm at 100 and something thousand per week. 100 and something thousand per week, and I'm planning to go to 400 plus per week now, and I'm not wasting my money. I know what I'm doing. So yes, you can start without advertisement, and yes, you can start with advertisement. It depends on your capacity at the moment, but the better thing is that you started. Your product is out there. It is live. People can see, people can buy. One of the store I'm managing for someone, I just launched a product. It didn't even take two days. Boom, sales. No adverts. So think about it if I'm advertising now. So yes, you can start, but there are cash here. If you advertise, you sell faster. If you don't advertise, you won't sell fast. You will have a natural way of sales like 2, 3, 4, and thereabout per day. Or if you advertise, you'll be calculating like 25 sales per day, 18 sales per day. It depends on the product you're selling. Or you don't go and bring deep freezer, or like my friend used to do his own. House warmer, house heater they call it. You promote it in the next three weeks. You will now have like 2 sales. Although his sales is heavy. When he has sales, I was showing someone his account. He has made over 60 something million naira. Can I show that account? I'm thinking if I can show. All right, I won't show that account for security reasons. I didn't take permission. I would have shown you his account. I have access to his account. I'm one of the staff there. I'm managing the account for him. He's a very busy man, and he has over 60 something million naira in sales. And this thing he's selling is something that if you sell one, you will have $500 in profit. But I don't like that kind of business. I cannot be patient. So I want to see money now. So the next question will be finding the winning product. This is the most beautiful part of this business. If you can find a product that would sell faster without advertisement, that would be mind-blowing. And so what's the winning product? A winning product is a product that helps people in the times of need. Winning product is a product that can solve problems. You know, there's a product I just came across, 1688. I'm still studying the site. I want to be sure before I go into this product. If I can bring them to my store, I give you for free. I will sell that product as if there's a scarcity in town, because I know the target country I'll be targeting, and of course I'm using Facebook for my ads. I know they do dollar YouTube again because of how dollar is in Nigeria. So yes, if you can find a winning product, you have win the market number one. Product that can solve problem. easy to ship, lightweighted, kg, a whole lot of things. I won't talk about winning product here. It's going to be very lengthy. Already I'm into 35 minutes on the video. I was looking at 30-minute maximum. So I'm going to shut down this video in maximum 1 hour so that we can go down to the next step. Okay. So yes, if you can find a winning product, your sales is guaranteed. Now, don't treat this business with emotions. Don't say I'm a vegetarian, so for that reason I want to sell this type of product. I must not go to this way. You're not selling things to satisfy your own feelings. Please, you're saving others. So and such. In fact, you should sell things if it goes against your feelings, your faith, your whatever. Okay, faith I can understand, but if it goes against your feelings, your emotions, keep your emotions. You're doing business. Please. And then finding a winning product is essential. I talk about it in my private groups. If you want to join my private groups for, training yourself and getting yourself on daily tasks and all of that, you're welcome. It's open. DM me with the word join and we'll talk about that. Okay. So moving forward, the next question will be how to choose a trustworthy supplier. What? This is the most essential part of it. Because Jesus, I wish I have time to talk about this thing. When I spoke to my people about this, we spent about 1 hour 30 minutes. If I want to talk about it now, we'll sink in this video. Like, I don't joke with this. Have you ever thought of a business, apart from Amazon shutting me down? There are two ways. So you can shut your business down by yourself. And one of the factors of doing this is that you are selling from a supplier that is not trustworthy, an untrustworthy supplier. I got the English right. If you sell from these people, it's just a matter of time you will crumble. They are in AliExpress. In fact, they are everywhere. Don't say because AliExpress, please forgive me. I'm not saying that your platform houses criminal. Criminal is everywhere, okay? So, but you have to spot them. You have to spot them because they are the one making the system have the bad name. The system doesn't have the bad name. But if you don't spot these people will spoil your business because let's assume you now bring a shoe to your shop and then someone buy that shoe and you went to the supplier to buy the shoe. You paid money for the shoe. The supplier no deliver the shoe. Who will they affect? It's affecting you. It's affecting your business because two things will happen. You refund that person, no matter the platform where they sell on, no matter pop-up anyway, Amazon, Shopify, they go collect that money from your hand. And say if you pay people like 4 times or 5 times a day, your business don't close. So finding a reliable manufacturer is one. In fact, I won't discuss it on this video before you start jumping in and start saying I was the one. If you want to know more, DM me. I will take you personally by the hand there. But only DM me when you have a store. Don't come to my platform. I have funny people in my DM. So many funny people. I want to start the business, but I was just thinking, let me go and know the supplier. Are you serious? You don't have a store. You don't. It's like saying, sir, I want to roof a house. You don't have a land. How can you roof a house? You don't have a land. You cannot even buy 1 bag of cement. And you're asking me, let's discuss how you're going to roof your room or be your house. Don't be that funny on my DM. Come to me when you have a store and say, sir, please, at this point, everything is right. I just want to know how to find the right manufacturer. I'll schedule this meeting with you for free. But don't come to my DM and start acting funny. I was just thinking, think at your home, think at your office. We are not here to play. This is business. It is necessary that we take finding the trustworthy manufacturer supplier. We should take this very one. In fact, take it more seriously than promoting your product. Because getting sales is very easy. Sales is easy. Now, before, we pay money, we have to do SEO and all of those things. Right, the way I do SEO is very good, though. Don't quote me wrong. Search engine optimization is the best. It gives you general traffic. I do it in my store. I do it in my pop-up store right now. Megan Store has it. But the magic is that Facebook can give you 1,000 people in your store today. Do you believe that? Just have this thing. Facebook will give you 1,000. Those people don't know you. They will come. That's what paid adverts can do. But when you pay, people will buy. If you can target your ads right, too. I will talk about Facebook ads targeting too. People will buy. But when these people buy, were you able to deliver? Were you able to deliver? If no, then what are you doing? Please, no matter what you're doing, when it comes to this point, don't play gambling, don't play emotions, don't play feelings. My DM is open to take you on this. Please. And of course, all my trainees must go through this. If you don't go through this, you can't even live. You must. It's a must. If I'm coaching you or I'm doing private mentorship for you, I'll do it myself for private mentorship. But if I'm coaching you, like my team, all of us go down their life. The last time we did it, we spent like 1 hour 30 minutes. I told you we had to journey down to AliExpress with our Google Meet phone. We connected our phone, we saw our screen, and we started finding the fake people. I was seeing them. I was saying this one is fake, and I know they are fake. How can you say you are Nike? You know this Nike now, right? And you claim that you have a store in AliExpress. Who told you that? Nike don't sell in AliExpress, so they have their official website. Gucci don't sell in AliExpress, so they have their official website. So when you go to those branded company and you claim that you are selling branded from the direct manufacturer, you they lie you. Now fake. That's copied. Let's leave it there. So the next question will be build an online store. We've talked about that. You cannot start this business without having an online store. No matter what, you must have an online store. They are cheap and affordable and most secure online store you can get out there. The one I'm using too is very cheap, and they collect Naira as payments too. They accept you to pay your store with Naira, and you can start with at least a month subscription, but I don't advise monthly. What I advise is yearly, because you're going into business, sir. It's not Ponzi scheme. Your sales will start coming when you know what you're doing. So spend your time in your business and build your business. I foresee my sales from 3 weeks. So if you're paying 1 month and then you're expecting 2 million in 1 month, don't just pay or go to your house. But I'm just telling you that they have a subscription of 1 month, but doesn't mean that 1 month is the best way to go. Always go with a 1 year subscription where your mind is off the subscription and you start focusing on sales. So yes, you need an online store. You can't do without it. Please take that into consideration. Choose a dropshipping business idea. Have a business idea. Now, I'm going to make this one very fast. Imagine that you want to sell tomatoes. Think of a place you want to sell the tomatoes. Is it opposite a church hall? No. If you're selling the tomatoes, you must sell it in the market. Now, if you sell it in opposite a church and Sunday service, when people come out, they won't buy. Yeah, that's true. It's not magic. Because people will definitely be exhausted. They want to take Coke. They want to take soft drink. They want to take snacks. And they will definitely look out for a store that sells those kind of things to ease their hunger for the moment until they get home. So when you're selling tomatoes, what are you doing at that point? Think of a business idea before you go out there, and think of a business name. It's always good. Don't name your name according to your feelings. Feelings don't go in. Give your business a sweet and unique name, knowing that in the future, this business will become a company you can be proud of. So think about that too. That is very mandatory. All right. So I think at this point, I would have to let this be, because there's still many more to discuss. But no matter how lengthy this video is, I may not be able to pass all the information at a go. So I advise you to, if you want my private tuition, if you want me to personally guide you throughout the process, my DM is open. By typing the word join, you'll be eligible to join my private groups. This is people I'm responsible for, people I hold in their hands and said, okay, which platform do you want to sell on? They say, sir, I need you to advise me. I give my advice. And even when they don't go, my advice doesn't go well with them, they move their way. But I'm there to guide them because I'm responsible for them. This is my private group. If you care to join my private group after watching this video, feel free to DM me with the word join. And I'll tell you the procedures to which you can use to join my private group. And remember, it's not a place of freedom. It's a place of mind tussle, because we must definitely make money. The aim is money. And making money the legitimate way is not always very easy. If it was easy, I think nobody would be poor in this life. So we have to put things in place to make sure things comes out. So if you're ready to pick up your dropshipping business right now to the next level, send the word join to me, and I will guide you on creating a store. I have a team that will guide you on creating a store, setting up a store completely from A to Z. The store will be working for you even when you are asleep. And we would go into importing products based on your niche. And after that, we'll now talk about finding the winning product, where I will teach you this one. Like I will have to bring you to the reality of what life is when it comes to winning product, because it all revolves around it. The business revolves around winning products. So we'll have to discuss all of this, but these are done in my private group because it will be lengthy. There'll be pre-recorded videos. There'll be physical life one-on-one. We had that I think 3 days ago or so. You have to see me, I have to see you. We like talking live, and then we go from one platform to another, and we keep doing what we keep doing most, because it is what we do out of passion. We love what we do, and it makes us money. So if you want to, feel free. But if you can't come, if you don't want to join my group, why not still stay on this WhatsApp group, because I will open a phone line by 8 p.m. Every 8 p.m. is when I put up a phone line out there for anybody that has question. You know, sometimes you might see this video and you want to really go into it, but something is just off. Maybe there's something you wanted me to talk about, I didn't talk about. Possibly I didn't cover that aspect, and maybe you're still if you're skeptical, just stay at home. Don't come here. We are looking for people who are already ready to start the business. So, and you're still thinking about how you can go about it. You just need to ask me that simple question, and you want me to clarify that so you can now pursue your dreams and career. 8 p.m. is the time. I call this group every 8 p.m. And if you're lucky to be there, and remember, it's not forever. I do my things every 7 days. So if you're there one day, you must have been there for 3 days, meaning that 4 days, the group will be shut down. I can't carry everybody alone now. I'm not God. But the most people I can carry at a time I can, because I don't want crowd. I can't work with crowd. I work with people with vision. People who are crazy to work right now. Those are the people I'm looking for. I'm not looking for, okay, sir, so I don't work with those kind of people. I need people like, okay, sir, so are you saying that you say, yeah, okay, let's go. All right, action, apply. Is it working? Yes, let's change. Okay, those are the kind of people I like. They are the people that push me out there, and they will call me on Sunday and say, sir, please, I'm sorry, I know I'm not supposed to call. I know you will call me at the end of the day. So if you know you're not supposed to call me, you're not supposed to call me. But I enjoy them, because if someone can call me on Sunday, it means that person is thinking business. See, outside church, take church away. When we are done with church, I'm free. I don't do your job. I don't go to work. I don't do all those things you're doing. And I'm always very free, because my laptops and my phones, I'm like a forest man, that you have to check statistics every time. So I'm always active, from the comfort of my home, from anywhere I am, no matter where I travel to. I'm not responsible for anything. I don't have to go to the office and all of that. So I'm available. I'm 100% available. Call me on Sunday. Call me in the Sunday evening. Call me 3 a.m. Call me 2 a.m. Call me 12 a.m. I am available. But these are for my private people I'm responsible for. But for you that I'm not responsible for you, but you still want a way to reach out to me, don't worry. I'm calling the group every 8 p.m. The only thing you can do for yourself is, set your alarm to 7:50, meaning that 10 minutes to when I'm going to call. So when I call by 10 minutes to that time, I will spend 1 hour with you. Don't worry. Everybody that wants to ask questions used to ask questions on my section. I will not hang up the call when you're not done. I'm doing this from my heart, because I know that definitely for sure, if I can help you out there, it's a plus for me. And since the internet market is not a little space that if you come in, you will seize my sales, why not? If I can help you, why not? It will even give me glad. I'll be happy that you are out there doing that thing that you had always dreamed of. Somehow, maybe 2 months, 3 months, you are sure that now you can stand. The business is faring well for you. You just shut down that 30 days. If this country is supposed to be paying us, they are supposed to pay us per hour. The other countries that are paying people hourly, have they crashed? So imagine you going to an office for 30 days and you're going home with 45,000. At this time, I don't know how much a cup of Gary is. I buy those things in bulk. But I think a cup of Gary should be about 200 naira now or something. Or a cup of rice should be 200 or something. I don't buy those things in cups, but I think they're expensive because I buy them in bags. The last time I bought rice was about 70-something thousand. So if you are going to divide it, I don't know how many cups makes a rice, but I'm sure that it's going to be at least a cup of rice will be 200 naira and above now. I'm 100% sure. So think about it. And think about that little Gary you used to buy 15 naira at that time. See how the economy is going. Please, for God's sake. It is better than stealing. Pick up a business online and start running. This system will never go down. I'm telling you, the economy you're seeing now, there has never been a time economy went up and come down. Even if everything has come down, people that have high prices of things does not reduce it. It's a nature in Nigeria that once something don't climb, it cannot come down. So think about it. If you want to leverage on an online marketplace, dropshipping is a solution whereby you don't lose money. It's not like put 1,000, get 2,000 free. It's not that kind of business. So if you're ready and you're having that challenges, wait for my 8 p.m. call on this WhatsApp group, which I call on 7 days. After 7 days, the group will be destroyed and we all go our ways again. Because I cannot carry everybody like I told you before. But if you're lucky to be on this group, then wait for the 7:50 p.m. Set your alarm, it will ring. And then schedule yourself for 8 p.m. Once I put that call out, every one of you join. Ask your questions. And I'll be very much available to answer all of them. My prayer and dreams are like, God should grant you the grace to start your own dropshipping business today. Because if you do, I can assure you that you will not stay on that business for 6 months without leaving that stressful work that is taking your time and not giving you the money you want. I hope to see you inside. We are doing another challenge. I am my team from the inside. This time now is big money. It's not 1 million naira profit. So we are looking at 2 million naira profit in sales in the month of March. It's not going to be easy. It will take a whole lot of work. If you join, it means that you don't carry the cross too. So definitely we'll see you inside if you intend to join our team too. See you. I think I'm going to leave a WhatsApp number on the screen. Yeah, so you send the word join. If you want to join my private group, send the word join, JOIN, to my personal DM, because this group is going to be locked. So send it to my private DM, and I'm going to tell you what it requires you to join the private group. And if you can, why not join us? Because already we are a little family. We can accommodate as much as God gives us the grace to accommodate, and then all of us are always striving to get there. So hopefully we all get there in God's name. Amen. See you inside. Bye.